Good morning everyone. This lecture is from the syllabus of BS second year. There is a picture reflecting on your screen, that is pic of William Shakespeare. It means we are studying about William Shakespeare today because there is a poem prescribed in your syllabus. All the world is a stage. All the world is a stage is a very interesting poem, and definitely all of us somewhere belong to that. But before that we study about that poem, we should know some fact about life of William Shakespeare. He born in 1564 and died in 1616. He born in England and called England's national poet. Those who are fan of literature, every one of them, they know about William Shakespeare. He was not only a poet, actor and playwright, but he was also known as great sonneteer. His plays are translated in every major living language and performed more often on the stage. As far as his works are concerned, then he wrote almost 37 plays, 154 sonnets. His 37 plays not only includes tragedies, comedies, but also some historical plays. As far as his sonnets are concerned, then they are divided into two categories. Category number 1 includes 126 sonnets dedicated to his friend, who is also known as the Earl of Southampton, and the next sonnets 26 dedicated to the Dark Lady. His two sonnets are written on some other issues. He has also written two long narrative poems. It is said that he is known for his objective style of writing. But let me tell you one more thing about his sonnets, that especially when he talks about Dark Lady, then it is for your information, not the part of your syllabus, that that Dark Lady was not dark by complexion, not dark by color, but she was called dark as she eloped with Shakespeare's friend, and that's why his hatred of Shakespeare is shown in his plays regarding that lady. There are three groups in which all the sonnets are being divided. The fair youth sonnets, I have already told you that first 26 sonnets are written for one of his best friend, and they are dedicated to the friendship of the Shakespeare. Next are the Dark Lady sonnets. They are called the Dark Lady sonnets. Actually, nobody knows who was that lady. It's a really a mysterious issue. Still, her relationship with that lady was nuclear, because Shakespeare was in love with that lady, but that lady was not in love with Shakespeare, and that's why their compatibility, it was like zero, and that's why Shakespeare shows his hatred towards the lady and lady kind. The third kind of sonnets are also known as Greek sonnets. These final two sonnets are about some different kind of issues. uh, However, it's not again part of your syllabus, but you must know that what is a sonnet. Actually, a sonnet is also called a poem, and it is of 14 lines poem. The structure of Shakespearean sonnets is like that. There will be three paragraph of 4 line each, with a new idea. Each has a new idea and a couplet. Rhyming scheme of Shakespearean sonnet is A B A B C D C D E F E F and G G. It means each quatrains presents one idea, usually last two lines tie the whole composition together by stating the main idea. It means if we are going to study any sonnet of William Shakespeare, then we will find that sometime any of his sonnet starts with abrupt opening, means he is asking questions. In first three paragraphs, William Shakespeare is asking questions, and in the last two lines he answered himself. That is the style of his sonnet writing. Now, All the World is a Stage, written by William Shakespeare, is also the most interesting poem written by him and part of your syllabus. All the World is a Stage is not about you, about me, but it is about whole universe. Here the life of man is divided into 7 stages, and these 7 stages are like a film, like a movie floating in front of our eyes. Means when we study this poem now, we feel that something like our life is again picturized before us, or it is again floating before us. We are sitting somewhere on a chair, or we are watching theater or drama, and our life is picturized there. You will feel once you study this poem. So all the world is a stage about all these 7 stages. The first stage is of a baby or an infant. Then second stage shifts to school boy or a child, then the lover, then the soldier, then justice or a judge, old man, and extreme old age, again like a child. These 7 stages are explained this way. First, the stage of an infant. When a child takes birth, he puked in the lap of a nurse. He depends on others, especially on his mother. Then he shifts to next stage, that is the stage of a school going boy with shining face. Here a line from the text, creeping like a snail, creeping like a snail, that is the line used for school going boy who is unwilling to go to school, and it is also use of simile in this line. Then the third stage is the stage of a lover or husband, that is the stage of love making. A lover sings woeful ballad for his beloved. This time he is full of energy and enthusiasm. He is ready to do anything for her. Then he shifts to next stage, that is the stage of a soldier. He takes all the responsibility. He portrays himself as a hero. Then judge. He behaves and look like a judge. Sixth stage of man's life is the old man. He tries to influence other, but sometimes he is taken as a fool. The final stage of man's life is extreme old, or again like a child. He behaves like a kid and then met his doom, or he dies. Themes in the poem are futility of man's life, purpose of life, aging, and youth. Futility of man's life. This is the first theme, or the basic idea of the poem that comes in reader's mind, that life of a man is ultimate death. Literary devices in all the world is a stage. There are two major poetic devices used in this poem are simile and metaphor. Simile examples in the poem are creeping like a snail or soldier, beard like the pard. We all know that simile is comparison between two dissimilar ideas, and metaphor is implied form of simile. Just to differentiate between these two, let me tell you an example. If I say his face is like moon, I am using word like. That means it is a simile. And in place of that, if I say his face is moon, then I am using metaphor. For this poem, it's over from my side.